Okay, next up we're with Martin Walder from Schneider Electric. Martin, tell us a little bit about the work that you do here.
Well, what we're doing here is we're looking at the factory automation for the future. And I think what we're seeing in the UK, that the productivity levels have been falling behind some of our European competitors over the recent years. And it's vital for our economy that we get companies in the UK to invest heavily in technology, and particularly factories of the future, using industrial Internet of Things and Factory 4.0 to take us to another level, to compete. And here we see examples of automated machines.
You can even win some sweets here as well, actually. That's a nice hook.
This is a little candy machine being driven by computer and motion controls, where people can fire candies into some cups. But I guess it's on the wall here that we show a better example. And I guess what we're showing from a Schneider perspective is that companies in the UK, through survey, have told us that the interoperability of products, the uncertainty on return on investment when they invest in automation, and the concerns about security are holding them back. So the whole theme of the Schneider stand today is about smart machines and smart factories at the future, which address those 3 points. And on this particular wall, we have a tiered 3 levels of OEM automated machines, and we can control right from very low cost compact machines with innovative technology such as baby drives here, all connected on the internet, smart, can give you information about the status and the health and can be controlled. So someone sitting on an iPad in Australia could see what's going on in that little drive. And right down to the smart motion controllers and innovative technology such as push buttons, no power, no battery, but that can operate technology that's remote, up to 100 feet away. So things like this are just enabling us to move to another dimension. Something like this that you might have seen in a big computer in the past is now in something the size of a cigarette packet, but with advanced technology, the ability to control things remotely. And we go right through different tiers of machines. So people only have to buy the minimum they need to control a plant, up to the smarter controls, which give you full robotic. So if you're handling products and taking people out of production lines, putting people into smarter jobs, our controls actually then take over the production and allowing the companies here to be far more productive. And because it's all connected, you can be flexible with how you operate the plants, and you can also see the diagnostics and the predictive maintenance, so you can tell when things are going to fail and you can act on that. Keep the plants running close to 24 hours a day as possible.
Amazing.
And these machine controls all then feed into the factory, and the factory's on the other side.
We'll just carve our way through here, follow us. Stay in touch if you can, there we go. Right.
And what we're showing on this side is the overall factory controls. So a factory consists of a lot of machines and then a supervisory control over that. So the machines are on the other side. On this side, we're talking about the high-level controls. And we've introduced into the market space the first EPAC, which is PLC control with Ethernet at its heart. The whole backplane in this device is an Ethernet bus. So any of the sensor technology and any of the remote control of motors all sits on Ethernet and actually comes straight through our devices to the World Wide Web without the need to go through every module. So this is an innovation in this space. And in fact, in this configuration here, there are 2 controllers, one in hot backup to the other. So should you ever get a failure of this running an overall plant, then the secondary machine takes over automatically and continues the plant running. So this enables us to go to state-of-the-art factories. And the intelligence goes right down to the very lowest level. These devices here are controlling an individual motor. But now you can see around the web what that motor's doing. You can see the current it's drawing, you can see any trips, any faults. You can predict if you're likely to get a failure. And if you are likely to get a failure, you can send maintenance people out to fix the fault before it actually becomes prohibitive to the production. And this technology we all package now into something we call intelligent motor control. And this whole cabinet here controls lots of motors and devices out in the factory floor. But every unit here is intelligent. And so from one of these units here, you control, but you also monitor back across the plant networks and through the World Wide Web to see exactly what's happening. So nowadays, you can have an expert sitting anywhere in the world looking at the quality and the level of production in any single plant.
Maybe the Caribbean, just sort of laying back on the beach.
Absolutely. With connectivity nowadays,
it's amazing.
You know, you can be on your mobile phone and literally you can mirror this. You know, the same code can run on here that runs on these display systems there. So the guy in the factory can be looking at the same thing as me sitting on the beach in Barbados, which is a beautiful thing.
It's amazing.
Well, and it means, you know, you only need one expert in the world, potentially, and you can look after issues all over the place.
What's the advantage of being seen at a huge event like this?
Look, I think, you know, over the last few years, this show's gained a position as a primary drives, control and automation event. And I think there's not many shows nowadays, and with all the shows combined in the NEC today, I think there's 5 or 6 shows in our space. This is the one week where you get many people coming to NEC. So I think you have the opportunity to get them into your stand, and they can see that Schneider is a very broad and a very capable company. And we're here to take factories to, you know, next generation. So I think
2016, key message of 2016 for you guys at Schneider Electric?
Well, I think the factory of the future is here now, and the technology and all the launches that we've got through the course of the year in the smart drives, in the smart e-packs, right through the motion control and robotics, all enable that factory of the future. So it needn't be the future anymore, it can be today, and we're there to help people.
Martin, great to chat with you, and all the best this week. Hope you make some great contacts. Thank you.
Cheers, thank you.
Cheers.